comes to back surgery. Well, Dr. Frank Hayward at Heartland Spine in Cape Girardeau and Marion is a neurosurgeon with an excellent reputation serving the Heartland region. Dr. Hayward will evaluate your spine and spend the time needed so you completely understand your condition and take a look at treatment options. Heartland Spine, saving lives, changing lives. As a matter of fact, I want to talk this morning with Kenneth, who is in, Kenneth, where did you say you're from? Over around Marion, Illinois, is that right?
Yeah, we live in Lake Egypt, Marion.
Yeah, you're a patient of Dr. Hayward's, is that correct?
That's right.
What happened? How'd you get acquainted with Dr. Hayward, and what happened to make you have to seek him?
Well, I was hurt in the coal mines, and I tried everything in the world. I went to pain management for a long time, and they finally told me there was nothing more they could do for me, and they recommended him and another doctor, and after praying about it, we chose him.
Now, how does that make you feel? You went through, how many years did you say you were hurt after this coal mine accident? How many years?
I was in pain for about 7 years, just constant pain.
And when someone tells you there's nothing that can be done about it, that's got to be one of those kind of feelings that just like, well, now what am I going to do?
Yeah, it was quite a deal, especially when I didn't want to have surgery because I've heard so much bad things about it, but that's what saved my life.
So you did actually have back surgery from Dr. Hayward?
That's right.
What did he explain? Well, you were scared of that, though. I mean, he probably had to, do a lot of explaining, before he could do that, didn't he?
Well, that's what was so nice about him. He sat down and he explained everything about it. He had graphs and stuff, and he showed me exactly what he was going to do, and we left there. I felt pretty well at peace with it,
Yeah. Well, now, I tell you, here's the thing, Kenneth, and you can be honest with me because it's just the two of us talking here now. What'd you think of Dr. Hayward when you talked to him? Now, don't hold back. Now, what'd you think of him whenever you talked to him?
Well, I was really impressed with him. He's a fine Christian man, and he just put us at ease. And I think he really cares about you, and I think that's he called it a calling that he's doing, and I think he's really got a gift. He's quite a guy. He's pretty well up there on our list.
Yeah, I tell you, one of the things too is I know Dr. Hayward is a patient himself. So if there's anybody that knows what a patient goes through, you'd think it'd be someone who's actually had back surgery himself, wouldn't you?
That's right.
How long ago did you have the surgery, Kenneth?
Well, it's been a little over about a year and a half, something like that.
All right. So they tell you after 7 years, some of these folks, they tell you, well, there ain't nothing that can be done. And now, after a year and a half after your surgery, how you feeling now?
Oh, I feel great. I mean, I still I'll never be 100%,
Sure,
but
sure.
It was just like somebody had a butcher knife in my hip all the time. And when I woke up from surgery, after I come out of the anesthesia, I knew I was better. It was that quick, it was just amazing.
You're able to get back to do things you used to do that you enjoyed before your back pain?
Oh yeah, I do. Me and my wife ride motorcycles. We're in the Christian Motorcycle Association, and I just can't stand for long times or sit for. I have to get up, and move around. But as long as I'm walking,
I'm gonna have to ask you this because I'm a motorcycle rider too. What kind of motorcycle you got?
I got a Honda Goldwing.
Well, that's what my wife and I have. We enjoy riding our Goldwing.
Well, we'll get together and ride sometime.
Absolutely. I'd love to do that. We can't take long rides either. I'm kind of in the same situation, but did you have to give that up whenever you were in pain before?
Do what now?
Did you have to give up riding while you were in pain before your surgery?
Yeah, there was about a year there. I couldn't ride at all. We'd take little short rides and stuff, but after the surgery, we actually do better on the bike than we do in the car.
Is that right? Wow. Yeah. Now, that is something else, boy, I know you got to be loving your motorcycle now for sure. Well, I'll put you on the spot again here, Kenneth. Now, you've been there. You've kind of walked that walk, and you've gone through the pain. You've gone through the surgery. And again, this is just you and me talking. Would you recommend Dr. Hayward to someone else?
Oh, without question. Like I said, I was scared to death of surgery. And after we talked to him and everything, he showed us what would happen if I didn't have surgery and everything. If there's anybody out there that's in the shape I was in, don't hesitate to do it. I wish I'd have done it 7 years ago.
All the pain and not getting to ride, and I wish you'd done it a lot sooner, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Kenneth, thank you so much for sharing your story with me. I really appreciate it. What's the name of the motorcycle group that you ride with?
The Christian Motorcycle Association, CMA.
Christian, I'm writing this down because if you don't mind, I'm going to call you back and get some more information on that because my wife and I...
That'd be fine.
We'll
send you some literature.
We love to ride our Honda Goldwing, and we can't spend a whole lot of time on it, but we'd love to get in with the group and maybe do some riding together.
Well, they're a fun group, I'll tell you. They've got a great calling.
Well, it sounds like it. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, Kenneth. I really appreciate you sharing the story.
Well, thank you for calling.
You betcha. That's Kenneth. He lives in Marion, Illinois. Of course, your results may vary. You never know in a situation, especially when we talk about back surgeries. But Dr. Frank Hayward, a neurosurgeon at Heartland Spine, changing lives, saving lives. He's right here, and he's got an office here in Cape Girardeau and one in Marion, Illinois as well.